Good afternoon everybody, it's Denise here from Junk Journals UK, and thank you so much for joining me. It's lovely to have you here. Thank you. No, not thank you, everyone. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to Scrappy Sunday. Goodness, that was a bizarre start, wasn't it? Right, I'm on it now. My brain's in gear. So yeah, we're playing with scraps. So I've pulled well, I've sorted out a few scraps, pulled some out. I have still got this bag of collage, and I've added to it the small pieces of collage scraps, and I have unearthed excuse me, there's the obligatory cough when I start talking, my book of collage, you know, that was collaging in. So I started this so that I could, you know, coffee dye the back and then use it because it's nice thick paper. So I might do a couple of pages in that, whether it will be in this video or another one, I don't know, but I've pulled out quite a few pieces. I'm going to make some tags today, that's my idea. So let's just have a look what I've grabbed here. Should have cleared my throat before I started, I do apologise, it was very loud, wasn't it? Whoops. So just a few little pieces of ephemera that's kicking about. Quite a few pieces of Tim Holtz in here, so I kind of pulled out the thicker pieces, which is why it's mostly Tim Holtz. Obviously some paper pieces from these last couple of days of crafting, because they end up at the top. So yeah, these are all the thicker pieces in the middle, and the papers are all to the right. So I'm thinking these will make you know, nice tag bases. Some of the work is done, or a lot of the work is done on the Tim Holtz stuff, and then we can use the other papers and pages, you know, either back them or use them on these thicker ones. Yeah, so these were all the bigger sheets that I pulled out. Yeah, some Edith ones. Excuse me. Yellow water lily. Is that from the Nature Notes book? I don't, yeah, Nature Notes, that's what I was thinking, I don't know, I lose track. Paper, thicker, a couple of pieces of scrapbook paper, or Edith. And then, yeah, these couple of pages of Gordon Benningfield that I don't know what I was using. I remember getting it out and using it, but okay, so you were the thicker pieces, weren't you? They're quite thick as well, aren't they, those fairly thick paper. So these are all thin papers, these are all thick papers. Right, let's start. Shall we start with the Tim Holtzy ones, I think, because they're not their Stamperia. Yeah, it is a nice thickness, this, and they've got all that loveliness on them. Okay, let's make a Tim Holtz set of tags first. So I did notice when I was filling a journal yesterday that I'm just looking for scissors if I sound distracted, and I got the chopper out as well, that needed some smaller tags, and I didn't have so many smaller tags. So some of these small pieces that I wouldn't necessarily have made tags from, I just might. That's quite a long thin one, isn't it? I wonder if to make that into two very small. I was going to say, what do you weigh? What do you measure is what I'll... Yeah, I'm digging for a ruler. So we'll go in centimetres, seeing as that's at the top on here. So we've got 15 centimetres, so about 7.5 out there. Make two little small. Wasn't a very good measure, was it? I think that one will be fine on its own as a tag. That one's a little bit too small, I think, so we'll put that there. Okay, you're not straight, let's straighten you up. There. And you are 15 centimetres as well, allegedly. Let's see if I can do this one a bit more even. Yep, tag. That one will be fine on its own. That's a little bit too big. I don't want it quite that big, so which bit shall... I'm just going to, because I like all the pattern going on, I'm just going to take top and bottom off and actually put that in the bin. Wowzer. Right, you're quite nice, aren't you? Might make that quite a biggish journal card. So yeah, 13 cent, well, tag journal card, whatever, and we'll leave that one as it is. Alright, you don't have a special way because you're all sides up. That was handy. Shall we make 3 smaller ones out of this? Let's have a look what we've got. We've got 20. What's that? 7, 14, 21. So about 6 3/4. Let's go 6.5. Or should we do 2 7s and a small? Yeah, let's do that. Don't want them all to be too thin. Yep. And this one. Okay. You don't look very straight either. No, it's not. So, should we do the same again and make some smaller ones at 7? 7. That's from, is it Strictly Come Dancing or something like that? I don't know. Am I showing my age there? One of the judges used to shout 7. I'm not a Strictly Come Dancing watcher particularly. Mum and Dad were, so yes, I have seen it in my time, and I think it's a very old programme in the UK, so it's been on a lot of years. In fact, when I was teaching the kids at school, if you said 7, the whole class would shout out 7. That's how well known it was, and I'm sure they weren't strictly watchers either. So okay, there's quite a few tags there. Oh, another piece here. Yep, let's not leave it out. Let's get all these bits of Tim Holtz used up. So that one does kind of go that way, doesn't it? I love the pattern on the back as well. Shall we just have that as a small journal card / pocket? And then what have we got here? We're 10, so is 5 a bit small for a tag? Yeah, it is. So let's go 7 again. Let's have that nice edge on it. No, let's not, because it's only on one side. Let's go 7 again. And that will make a nice, I don't know, snippet or something like that. Not snippet, cluster. That's what I was trying to say. Cluster or a side tuck page decoration. Right. Okay, so you two are that way. Let's get these upright ones. Those old tags, right, what we're going to put on them. I hadn't even thought that far, so let's have a look what we've got here. And of course I have got, and it's growing by the day, the basket of, right, you don't live in there, so you're just words, they can live in there. I've got some bits of bling in the top which shouldn't be in here. But they're always handy to have around, aren't they? Yeah, you see I've got a label that I didn't put back yesterday. Oh, what are you? You don't have to go in there. But on the whole, yeah, lots of things just waiting to be used up. Oh, now we see stamp, ribbon and a makeup sponge that I use for inks and things. So yeah, a bit thinner now. Also got a little packet of birds there by the looks of it. New birds. You are. Okay, some interesting things there, but let's have a look. Let's have a look what we've got here before we add to it. So that's a little opening piece. Nope. And they're going to make, I think they're going to make tags in their own right. Anything else? No, not particularly. Let's add them to that. Right. So shall I just, because it's hard for you to see in there, isn't it? Let's just grab some things out. Let's just make a mess. Let's have a look. These look like stamps. Oh yes, those were from Tanya. How did they end up in there? Right. That's a nice piece. That will go on one. That might. I've got another piece of Tim Holtz in there, look. Lots of labels and things, that's nice. Oh, this big mushroom, we'll have to put him on something because he's just not getting used, is he? Just dragging a few bits out. Let me get deep piece of the top. What pictures have we got here? Yes, let's have that. Lots of those stamps in here. That's a little Tim Holtz tag. Oh, now we're getting to some bits and pieces, right? Don't know about those. Nice round square one there. Round one and a square one, I should say. Okay, right, this lot can all go back in for now. Got enough there to play with. If I ever get my, look, you see this stickers there that I've just put in here rather than put away. Yeah, if I ever get my scraps box empty, this will become the new scraps box that needs sorting. Okay, plenty there to play with. So what do we want on this? What's on the right? The back is perfectly good for journaling on. I'm not going to cut it like a tag. I'm going to leave this one as a journal card stroke tag. No, that's for journaling underneath. That's a nice piece. Something rattling there. I hope you can't hear it every time I touch the liking that one. And yeah, I was thinking, do I want to layer anything behind it, but I don't think I do. It's got a flower on there. In fact, it's got everything on there you could possibly want. See if we can maybe utilise this stamped, what is it, safety pin. That would be good. Did I just throw a sticker away then? Felt like it. Or was it just an empty? Oh, it was just an empty back. Let's get ink in a little bit. I'm thinking just maybe put this up here, make it look like it's stuck on something. Do we want a little label? Maybe. That one's too big. Might have to have another take something else out, smaller one. Oh, there's a real tiny, little teeny tiny. Let's have that one. Okay, that's the first one sorted. Shall we glitter for speed? Yes, because I would like to get into double figures with the tags made, so let's see if we can do that. Minimum. Let's see if we can get 10 going. No, I'm just looking at that orange stamp there. It's a different flower, isn't it? But it would have gone lovely on that. I've got some more of it here though, so yeah, I want that right at the top so it looks like a paper clip sort of thing, like this page is clipped to something else. Maybe. I know what I mean. It makes sense in my little head. So guys, I hope you're all well. You'll be pleased to know my heating, I don't know if to say this, is behaving itself. All I'm pleased to say it. I don't know if you're pleased to know it. That is just, I love that Tim Holtz paper. That page is just lovely. I don't think that needs anything else. So let's work on this one. Now this one's been torn rather than cut, but I'm going to embrace that. I think quite like that. Now I did like this on it. What else? Don't want to hide it too much. What's this? This is an interesting piece. No. What about some book pages? Let's get the book page out. Or music. Is music in here? No. I don't think I've got any dark music page pulled out. I'm looking at these scraps. Scrappy bits. See what's appealing. That's a nice piece. Ooh. I like that piece that's got a lot of white, where it's like it's scrapbooking paper and it's thick. It's like 2 layers, so it's torn and left a lovely white edge behind. The only thing is, this is the straight edge here. Yeah, I like that. Let's have that on. Yeah, I've shut Simba in downstairs, but he's made himself comfortable in my chair, which he thinks is his. is his, I should say. Neil's at work. Got all my jobs done for today. Well, all of them. Oh no, is this an actual sticker? I can't remember the last time I used them. It's just that that end was bent, which made me think it was. But now I don't know. It's got a shiny top on it, but I'm not sure it's a sticker. I'll just try 2 more minutes, and then if it's don't come undone, I'll... Oh, it is, look. Trust me to drop it. Yeah, it came undone. So I need to know exactly where I want it, don't I? I don't want it at a bit of an angle, yes. I might even have ripped that. Right, because it's a tag, I'm stuck to it. It'll get used a lot. It is very sticky actually, but yeah, like that. Oh, I just wanted some paper. Yeah, I was thinking music. I could do some smaller music paper than that. Quite big, the piece I just put. Oh, that's very dark and lush. Not really much of a contrasting colour, is it? Let me just get to this bit, because that bit's very plain, note-wise. I'm just trying something. It may or may not be what I use. Try and keep all the bits back in that bag, and then let's see. Oh, too big. I gave my desk a good tidy yesterday when I'd finished, so I'll try and keep it a little bit tidier as I craft today. Tidy for me, of course. You wouldn't consider, well, depends. A lot of you wouldn't consider it tidy. And I still feel like I want something over the top of that. What about a mushroom? Mushroom or a butterfly? Now then, butterflies are appealing to me suddenly. I just need to move I've got my timer on my phone. Oh, I've got it right there where my drawers are, so it was in the way. That's a nice vellum-y one now. Look, it's got the orangey. That was on the top, just telling me I'm the one. Yeah, it's one of those lovely vellum butterflies that I got in a page in a scrapbooking book, or card making ephemera book, something like that, in the early on in the year. I want it quite low down to counteract that orangey flower at the top. Yeah, I think that wants a hole in it and some thread through, but I won't do that at the moment, because that can take a lot of time, and I don't want to lose my creativity thread. Okay, 2. Well, we're going to put them there. 2 pieces the same. Right, let's grab this one then. Let's make this one into a tag shape. Small tag shape. And again, I think that lovely blue on the back can just stay. Yeah, I think that's okay for journaling on. I know you'd need a dark pen, but I just feel a lot of times people don't journal on these books. They do keep them just as, you know, coffee table books, or just, you know, looking at and enjoying books, whatever that might be. Reference books. Yeah, so I don't always put coffee dyed and things on the back, because that's really pretty, isn't it? Okay, so what are we feeling with this? The stamps might be a big hit actually. They're all the wrong colour, aren't they? So just thinking, no, maybe this. It's just a ticket. Just try a few bits and then label. I like the label. I'm not sure it's the colour. It might be. I might change my mind entirely. Look at that. That looks like it's stuck in that pocket. Try a darker one now. I like that lighter one now. See, I wasn't sure, and then when I swapped it out for something else, yep, I like that one there. I quite like that there now. Bizarrely enough, it just fell there on its own. Let's have a look. Just that on its side and that poking out underneath. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Right, let's put this down. Cheers. And again, I'll leave room to put an eyelet through. Up there, so down a little bit. That's it. So this one at a bit of an angle in the middle. Yeah, I think I said to you when I start buying again in February, I might treat myself to another Tim Holtz paper pad if I can find one. Come on. Because this one that I bought, it was an 8x8. It's just gone such a long... I'm nowhere near through it. It's gone such a long way. But I am going to... didn't put any glue on that, did I? But it is well and truly, you know, good. That one at a bit of an angle that way, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to... over the Christmas or the New Year period, I'm going to get it out and just play with it. Oh, how many times do I do that? Butterfingers. That's easy. I think that's all it needs. I like it. Obviously a string through the top will make all the difference. That's 3. Let's get rid of those. Everything's morphing into my pile of go back. Oh, this is a nice blank canvas, isn't it? Actually, that'd be nice for writing on, so let's have this as the front. Make it tag shaped again. What am I doing? Is that right? Yep. Now this one really is crying out for a picture on it, isn't it? Picture of what though? Now I'm wondering about my flowers. Bear with me. Because that's a lovely background for a floral or floral, whichever is your... Oh, there's some Edith. Oh, that's a shame. Although, oh no, it is too big, isn't it? What a shame. That would have been lovely on there. But I have a feeling it might look nice with everything on it. Yeah, look, that's nice as well. So something tall. No, not so nice, that one. So no, not everything. Something tallish. Let's dig a little deeper. Something tall, something bright. The trouble with these is they all grab hold of each other. Let's dig a little, dig a little. What's that? You're going to be too big. Yeah, I mean, I have got smaller flowers somewhere. I just thought a big one might be nice. So we'll keep going. Oh, that's a nice colour, isn't it? I have a feeling that might be a Nanine, one of Nanine's kits. That's a possibility. We'll put it there. I just feel like looking a bit further. I won't look too much further. All those brambles. Those are nope. Edith. Nope. A Christmas one in here. I didn't know I had. Yeah, we're too big. We're definitely too big. Oh, that's a nice one as well. Right. Too big, so that's the one, you see. That's why I say I should stop. When I find something I like, don't keep looking, because often you don't find anything else, or you do, but still go with your first one. Well, I say you, I mean me. So, do we want anything behind it? It needs inking, that is for sure. It's very white. I'm going to do it on the back of one of these. To be tea dyed anyway, and let's do it with a brush is what I was thinking. So that's it. Yeah, the front of it would be good, just because it's on very white paper. Oh, it's making some nice patterns, look, where I'm doing the edges. That's fun. What fun. I'm easy easy entertained me. Give me some paper, something that makes a mark, and I'm entertained. I bet there's a lot of you out there exactly the same. If you give me scissors, even better, but I can tear. I don't have to have scissors. Yep, like that. So we want a label again. Maybe I should just leave the labels down. Yep, and I think that's all it needs for me. I'm not going to try and... I see people making beautiful things with lots and lots of layers, but yeah, it doesn't always come natural to me, and I've just decided to embrace the, you know, do me. If layers aren't what I do, that's okay. I mean, with papers like this, with a Tim Holtz paper, obviously there's a couple of layers there anyway, because it's got like the pattern and then the type on top, and then it's got some like faux sellotape. Or sellotape's a brand name, isn't it? What do you know? British brand name. I don't think it's sellotape everywhere. So what do we call sellotape? What's the proper word for it? Transparent tape? Parcel? No, it's not parcel tape. Let me know in the comments if you know what the actual real name of sellotape, as we call it here in the UK, is. It'll probably be one of those of course moments when I read it, but okay, let's do a couple of different ones at once so we don't get yeah, I'm going to make that one definitely tag shape because bit of a wobble on there. Whoops, come here. Oh, I need to cough now as well. So sorry. Yeah, the tall thin ones definitely need to be tag shaped, and I think I will that one as well. Just a small one. After I decided I liked where it said silver medals awarded, but yeah, we can't keep everything. There we go. I'm liking this. I think it's too big. I don't want to cut it down, so don't do that. These stickers, I think these are from Tanya as well, so they'll be from one of her stationery online shops. Maybe, I think. It feels really thick, like it's got a back on it, so. Now I know I have used one before and stuck it down, but yeah, look, it is. It's a sticker. How nice. And you can see through it a little bit, so I am going to, yeah, tear that one off like a, would it be nice on there? It's got a number on it. Ooh, don't know what to do with it now. I'm going to put it on there. Oh, what a shame that I stuck the other one down. I wonder what I put it in. That's really nice. I like that, Tanya. What do we want up here? I'm thinking of maybe, did I put the butterflies back? I'm thinking a butterfly might be nice up there as well. Something with a pop of colour. Yeah, quite like him. I'm looking again, aren't I? I'm not taking my own advice about don't keep looking. No, I like him. Just try a smaller one is what I'm thinking. It's quite big, that, isn't it? I'm just looking smaller again. There's another Velamy one. No, that's not what I want. Not this time. Oh, he's a nice shape. Right, now here's more the size, so I'm going to leave my butterflies out as well, save me keep reaching over. And I've just seen that I haven't inked round this. Actually, the temperature has warmed up a bit today as well here in the UK. Now, it was -3 again last night. Oh, it's -2. I knew it to work this morning. Do we want it down there? Or do we want it up there? I want it up there. So let's look for a label. But yeah, it's warmed up. We're in the pluses at the minute, so that's good news. Although I have been out to my tumble dryer which is in the shed. Where's the little scissors? And yeah, there's still ice on the path, so it's warmed up, but the ground is obviously still frozen. Didn't trim you off very much, did I? That's better. Yep, I think that will do on there. Like I say, those beautiful papers do. I've got everything going on for them. The tag, it doesn't really need much more. You could literally cut these up, these Tim Holtz papers. Oh, I wanted that a bit lower. Trapped. Because I wanted him on the top edge. Now I've upset myself. Don't want him flying down there. Yeah, because I've got everything going for him, you're going to have to just go over there. Oh, you need inking. Nope. It's on that champagne coloured paper, so it's fine. It's not stark white. Yeah, you could literally just cut them up and use them as... Yeah, I'm not going to put an eyelet through that now because of the... Shush! Because of the butterfly wings. Yeah, he's not too bad, he's alright. I just wanted more of that showing for... Oh yeah, we can't write on the back of that, can we? We can a little bit, but out of just a big label so that something can be written on it. Have a look. Got any big blank labels in there? I think they're all out here somewhere. If I remember rightly. Hang on. Here we go. So we're just getting squashed up in the... Do you fit? Oh, you are made to be. Meant to be, I should say. Perfect. And this is, I believe, one of Nanine's labels at Collage Type. Yep, I can tell by what's on the back that it is obviously double printed, you know, double-sided printed, and it was labels, so I shouldn't have. It's one of the many crazy things I do. Yeah, that's it. So you can write, I think you can write on there anyway, but it's a nice big plain piece of writing on there. Oh, we are getting through some. Right, I'm just wondering if you're going to be too short, aren't you? I would love to use this mushroom up. That Tanya sent me. I'll see if I can do that today. Right, don't put any more in. What do we want on here? Can we do a layered tag? Tag on a tag. Don't dislike that actually. What have we got here? It's like fabric paper. Don't think that's a sticker, is it? And not this, another one from Tanya. Or is it? It could just be that I'm splitting the papers. Let's have a look. I think it's just like nice paper it's printed on. You know, textured. No, I think it's textured paper. I quite like that on there without that behind it, you know, because it's skiing and this is like post. But it does need something behind it. That's what to do with all the book page. Or would that hide it too much? That definitely hides it too much. Maybe a label, you know, like a postage. Oh yeah, postage label. I see some of those here. I did. I don't know what that noise is. I don't know if you can hear it. Some kind of strange machine outside. Oh. Hope that's not going to go all day. Address service requested. No, not that colour. First class mail. No. Oh, that's nice. I like that one down there. Gosh. Oh, I'm very intrigued as to know. Oh my lord, what that is. I need to go look. So I'll have to join my film now, we see how nosy I am. Absolutely nothing to see, so no idea what that was and who was doing it. It did sound like somebody drilling. kind of, and then a kind of a bang and it stopped. Don't know. I'm always calling Simba out for his curiosity, telling him it killed the cat. But it seems I'm just as nosy or intrigued or curious. That's better. Right, that's changed it altogether already. But yeah, I like that on top of there. I think I do. Yeah, what's the back like? I think I'm going to call that good enough for writing on. It's like the that round the airmail. Right, did I say that one underneath? Yeah, that one underneath. Yeah, the colours of the airmail envelopes. So it matches. Oh, I've made myself thirsty now. Yeah, it sounds like somebody drilling like a door, a front door or something like that. I'm just going to go a bit of an angle with that. Oh, there we go. It's happening again. It's very bizarre. Sorry, I was whispering under my breath then. I'm not going to stop and get up again, but maybe it's not as near as it sounds, but it sounds like it's just down below me, like in Mr. Next Door's garden. Okay, we want something down here. We're going to leave that. Put a hole through it. Do we want... No, it's got stumps there. It's got... Oh, I was going to say no, but quite like that piece. That looks like it might be a Tim Holtz piece. Let me put these back in their plastics, otherwise they will end up just amongst the desk sweepings. And when I want something mail related, I'll never find it. I quite like that. What next? How many more have I got cut? See, once again, everything's morphing into me tags. Tags, come here. Is this them all? Yeah. Right, how am I doing time-wise? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to get at least 4 more done. I'd like to get all these done, but there's another lovely one. Again, that'll be nice for writing on, so we'll make that one the front, and let's do that one. So I'm just going to leave that one as a square. What's on the back? Nice. Yeah, we'll have that one as the front, and that one as the front. This one's going to be a tag. Oops. What am I doing? Why did I do that? Look at that lovely little number on there. That's when my brain's not working, and that's why my desk ends up so messy. Cut something off and launch it. Put it in the bin. That's it. It's a good job I didn't put it in the bin the first time, because I needed it to measure. Is this the front? Yeah, this is the front, goes that back. I'm calling good for journaling on. I was very late to the party with Tim Holtz and papers. I used to think, what is everybody? What's the fuss? They're just papers. Nice papers, but yeah. I'm now very much in love with them. I was just thinking about those little booklet things. There's one, where's the other? I don't know. So these are from Tanya. See, I just want a pop of colour. That's a nice colour, isn't it? Just want something to inspire me. I mean, a lot of these are layered as well, so it's newspaper and a photograph. Oh, what about a Tim Holtz? Oh, that's a bit of vellum that shouldn't be in there. Right, where was the one that I liked? That one. Let's take that out. And I'm wondering about a paper doll. That's what I was trying to say. That's nice. And I can get a biggish one on there. I don't. I don't often use the biggish ones. is okay, but it's not shouting at me. No. She could actually sit on that, couldn't she? Quite like that one. She looks very stern. Yes, I think we'll have her. Got all my drawers out nearly now, but and yeah, I'm not going to put anything on other than that because it's got all those layers behind it. So that was an easy one. Whoops. Oh, move it up a bit, Denise, because she was sat on it. Too late. Too late, it's down. Let's hope she fits. She does. Quite chunky, these paper dolls, aren't they? They're yeah, nice thick card. Tell you what would have been nice on these Tim Holtz, the Flower Fairies. It's time I got those out again. I did so many, and everybody else was doing Flower Fairies as well, that I thought I fancied a change and put them away. But now I'm thinking it's time they were out. Okay, next, you're staying straight. I've got some flowers. Did I ink that other one? Yes, I did. And I'm inking with Vintage Photo. And again, I'm going to call that back bit okay for writing on. I'm not going to back these, I'm liking the not backing. And what do we want on it? What do we want to use up from here? I'm wondering whether to cut this down because I keep saving it because it doesn't quite fit because it's too big. I love it as a label. It's from one of Nanine's kits. Can't remember which one for the life of me, but I loved it the minute I saw it. But I can print it again, so I'll just use it as the label itself because I think it'll go nice on there. It does. Okay. And then I'm wondering about a number down here. There's so few drawers left now that the whole thing wants to come down. A bit smaller than that. Oh, I love this. I love that shaped one. It's got a chunk out the top of him. About a pop of colour. I like that one. Let's have a quick look. I know I said I shouldn't. So these, a lot of these are, there's a bigger version of it. Quite like that. Gonna go with that. That or that. No, not on the same shape, lozenge shape as that. They are from these ones. Tina, shabby dabby doo da. It's a huge label kit, so there are numbers, labels, all sorts of labels, blank ones, printed ones. Is that a bit boring? No, sometimes you want a boring one, don't you? I'm gonna call it done. So is that my 8, 9? Which one of these two? Let's do the bigger one. 10. I think that one might need backing. Have I got one that doesn't? Yes, that. And that doesn't. Just because it's time now. I'm running out of time. Tags? Yeah, tag shape. Oh, I haven't used any birds, have I? Let's have a couple of birds out. in the bin. I'll do this a bigger one, quite a deep one. Bring the changes a little. Whoops. I mean, I could have mass made these by cutting them all out and then decorating them, but I wanted to get quite a bit of decorating done with you. I know you guys like to see the decorating process. It's what gives you the ideas for your own crafting, I think. Yeah, so if I get these two done, that'll be my 10. I'll have achieved what I set out to. I'll just double check about this. I was going to do it on that other one, wasn't I? So maybe on that one. Just something about the double layered. No, maybe another one, but not these. What was I going to get out? Did I say birds? I had them out. No, we've had everything else out. Right, that drawer does not want to come out, so let's just whoop. I'm liking the blackbirds at the moment for some reason. I think they just stand out really well, don't they? Quite like him on there. Oh look, we've got an owl. You're just not big enough though. Need slightly bigger. You're too big. Oh, you're cute. Are you a little cutie? No. No. I think it's the size I'm struggling with at the minute. I've got smalls. Oh, look at him. Right, what's he from? I kind of know what he's from, but it just won't come to me. Oh, he's from a book. That looks a bit like Stamperia paper. I don't think it is. Pass. I'm just trying to cut around there so it... Okay, let's put these guys back. So they're just the acrylic drawers. You've seen the butterfly one. I've just got a set of, well, 3 sets on top of each other, and they're just so handy for you, the bits that you want all the time, or for me, for just grabbing. Okay, what we're having behind you guys then, some book page. We got the book page out, didn't we? Somewhere, did we? We'll put it back again. So, of Shakespeare, and just tear the actual text and get rid of the rest. Oh, there's a lot on the back, so, and then see how much of it I want. I think I like it on this one. You're going to need to go on something else as well. Maybe a label just here. Let's do one at once then. Labels. I haven't got one on my desk that needs using up, have I? Oh, what's this? No, too much of the same colour. No. No. Okay. I don't want something that way on. I could do with these in an acrylic drawer, to be honest. I have asked. My sister wanted to know what things I wanted for Christmas. Oh, no. Quite like that. And I did suggest some, well, jewellery acrylic drawers I asked for, but I think she'll know I don't want them for jewellery. She might not quite like that. Just is not stood on it, but does it matter? Has that got text that side now? That's what I'm thinking. Yep, that's it. I don't know why, I just needed him on something, so might carry on with this and do another video to keep as either a backup video or an over the Christmas period video, because yeah, I'm in the zone now and the time is flying. I don't know how long I've been on exactly, because did I put you high enough up? Yeah, I stopped the camera, didn't I, to go and be nosy for no reason whatsoever. Whoops. It must just be out of a book, this. It's like book page. But I didn't stop my clock, my phone clock. So between the two, I don't know. I've put that too low down now. Would you believe it? Right, it's not too bad because I can make this smaller just by... I don't know whose labels these are. No, I don't know. Just I know they're called Green Botanical Labels, and I got them on Etsy, so I don't know if that'll help if you're looking for them. It wasn't, I don't think it was any of my normal. I don't think it was Adamo, but it could well have been, or Adamo, whichever's the correct way to say that, because I've had a couple of bits off that site, but it's not, they're not Nanines or Tina's or anybody that's really well known to me. Yeah, and that one's an eyelet in it. Oops, book page on top of all those. Okay, so what shall we have behind him? Something a little bit whiter in colour. Bit of dictionary page maybe. Let's have a look. That's quite nice. So I don't want quite as much, but I do want a straighter edge, I think. Temperamental. Good word. Oh, it must be, it's not a dictionary, it must be a thesaurus. So it's got lots of other words that mean the same. Capricious, emotional, erratic, excitable, impatient, irritable, neurotic, moody. Gosh. Quite a list. Right, is that too much? And again, I want it on the other side. I should look which side the bird's feet are. I might just tear it down both sides and just have it in the middle, this one, actually. Cut some more of those negative words off, shall we? Now we can have him over there. Stood on those words. Even stood a bit lower. Let's put them down. You fit, you only just fit, don't you? Let's trim your beard a little bit. Maybe I had him at his beard. Beard? What made me say beard? Beak. Began with a B. I must have had him at a bit of an angle maybe when I tried him first time. Oh, I can still do that, I can still tip him a little bit. So where shall we have him? Well, let's have his feet over moodiness, shall we? So we're not having that negative word. And then we'll have something up in the top. Maybe a label, who knows? There we go, moodiness. Oops, yeah, a bit straighter than that, Denise. No, because it's stuck. Just something for across the top then. Just clean the top of my glue. What have we got out? Got anything out that we can use for a label? Let's tick it. I didn't see that, could have used that. No. Might as well tidy up as I look for something, hadn't I? like using that Stamp Up. That's nice, isn't it? Where did these all come from there? Is that nice? Just live with it a few minutes and see. That mushroom is going to live another day. Do I like it? I think it disappears into the background a bit actually. So no, I'm going to put those back in with the stickers. Right, I've just seen this. No. That can go back in where it belongs as well. Right, anything? Bling? No. Okay, looks like being a butterfly or a label. That's been trimmed too much at the corner. I probably should trim it round again, but I haven't got the time at the minute. Just having a dig through here, can you see? See if anything is catching my eye. Oh, a bit of green. Smaller one. Oh no, I like the bigger one. Oh, come on. Yeah, I think that is a little bit too bright now, actually. I was just wondering what I did with. Where have you gone? Put it away when I. Oh, told you I tied it up. Put my stencil away. I was just thinking a tiny bit of stencil on there. Darkish as well. Just to put some of those words, those descriptive words, into the background a bit. Had my brush. What did I do with it? There. See what you look like on there. Yeah, you can go quite dark. Is that better? And then just go over the. That's better. And I wanted white on it and then I didn't. That's better. Yep, and that wants an eyelet in it. Okay, so I got my 10 done. I'm pretty sure I did. Let's have a look. Push this to the side because I'm going to make some more in a minute. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brilliant. Oops, rattle the table again. Okay, thank you so much for that. I hope you have a lovely, lovely Sunday, and yeah, look out for one of these in the future where I finish off some more. Okay, bye for now.